Hello everybody and welcome back to Banished. So today we're going to jump back in and continue the expansion of the village and making sure everything is taken care of as far as the workload is concerned. You all have to apologize, I have been a little behind on recording Banished. I know for everybody who's watching you don't actually realize I'm a little behind, but because this video will be uploaded Friday right after the other one. But I haven't recorded Banished for actually quite some time. I recorded a couple hours of it, split it into some videos so I could go ahead and take care of a couple of the things that were going on, plus record a couple other games for you guys. So last time we played, if I'm not mistaken, we made sure that we took care of all of the stored items, and we also got a little bit of iron before we got off, plus getting this last blacksmith up and building a couple other things around the areas. So pretty much what we're going to go ahead and tackle today is making sure that we don't have anything getting built currently, and also checking our supply of stuff right now. In the trader we have 280 wool, that's fine. So we will be trying to get a another round of a round of cattle from the trader. Oh yeah, that's right, we're also building a mine. Like I said, it's been a while, so you all have to bear with me for a second here. Along with the quarry is starting to be finished off. So with that being said, we'll also have to find a new place for the quarry to go. I think the quarry will probably get tossed. I think we are going to go ahead and get rid of this forest lodge and throw the quarry right there. That way we can hold on to this one. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that one instead of quarry up over here. Obviously we want to get that set up. And then once that's set up, we'll be good to go. We'll also get another herdsman, because apparently one passed away while we weren't paying attention, or we didn't have any laborers. So make sure blacksmiths are full and the woodcutters are full. I did that backwards from what I said. But yeah, so it looks like everything is going relatively smooth on that regards. I think we also said we wanted to jump up a couple homes in this episode. So with that being said, we'll jump down here and we will throw make sure that I can't put it any further over. We'll throw 2 stone homes down. Actually, you know what? We'll throw 3, because I'll probably end up doing 2 videos anyway. So we'll throw 3 homes down, and then that will be our 3 homes that we said we were going to do. And we won't even be anywhere near having to worry about this before that runs out. So, and like I said, that next quarry will probably go right here. So as far as firewood's concerned, I'm gonna want a forest lodge to replace this one. I know we have one here and we have one down here. I do want to build a bridge right here, which we'll probably do in tandem with everything else. That way we don't have to worry about anything. We'll go ahead and just toss that right there. Because we will be losing a couple people here in the next year or two. Some people are going to start getting older, and then we're going to have that little cycle and shift of the population, just like how we had maxed out the members and now we're at 192. So we should be holding pretty stable at 192. Obviously the new homes being built, that will bump up the population by a little bit. Obviously it won't make it drastically change, but that little bump in population will change a little bit of stuff going on. So probably change the amount of people we have and make it like 210, 215. I'd say you'd probably get an extra 5 on the population count for every home, roughly. So our mine's almost complete, and both of our homes are pretty much done, which is kind of amazing. Definitely not stressing too much about any of that. So, with that being said, we're about to get a merchant. We'll see what he's got for us. He's got iron tools, corn, seed, logs, steel tools, apple seeds, herbs, iron, and stone. So what we're gonna do, we'll go ahead and trade the maximum amount of wool that we can trade, and we're gonna go ahead and grab the iron, because the iron is gonna be way more useful for us compared to buying any actual tools. So unfortunately we'll be taking a hit on the wool department, but I do have some plans that will kind of adjust those issues, and with us having the ability to not worry about iron, we'll also be able to take care of a couple other problems that we were having. So we're gonna go ahead and put 300 in here. Can't do 300. Back that number down. Go ahead and drop it by a little bit. Now we'll add 5, and we will add 9 on that. 92. 92. 93. Alright, we'll go with 93. And we'll go ahead and hit trade. And that will be able to get ourselves some more iron. We really not a... I mean, we could use some stone, but it's not as essential as a lot of other things. So stone for us really isn't an issue. And we got a quarry. We could use another one, but with the ability to trade, we're kind of just supplementing the fact that we're supplementing the need for iron with our ability to trade the wool we have in stock. So I think what we're going to do over here, since we're getting rid of this forest lodge, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that forest lodge now, so we can see what the difference in wood is. Go ahead and remove the forest lodge. And it'll be a little bit of a task. Oh, well, we can't actually do that either. We'll take some of the fishermen away for now and throw them into woodcutter, or not woodcutter, stone cutters. But yeah, so like I said, guys, our biggest issue right now is going to be once we have the turn of people, as far as the older people dying, we're going to really start losing our population count, which is why I'm kind of starting to build homes already. You just don't want to have any real big issues with that concern. So obviously you see how many people we're losing compared to the amount of children being born, and we're already down about 10 workers. So we'll have to be popping people back and forth through different tasks during different parts of the year, which is fine. We've done it before, and I'm not too concerned about doing it again. Obviously the biggest thing is just making sure that we harvest all of our crops and that the food count doesn't get too low, because that way we can keep up with how happy everybody is. Alright, so with that being said, guys, we are just going to try to keep up with looking around here and seeing what's all going on. And as soon as all these projects are done being built, I know I kind of threw a decent amount of tasks at everybody right there in the beginning, which, you know, comes with its own set of issues, but we gotta do what we gotta do for the time being. We'll also probably get rid of this stockpile too right here once this mine goes away. We'll probably still end up having a mine on and off right here, but the stockpile doesn't really need to be there. I put it there because of the quarry and the mine. I didn't know how slow they were going to be. The mine is much faster than the quarry at producing resources, and lasts a lot longer, to be honest with you. So we should still be collecting all of the food. We went up about 1,000 in the food count wise compared to what we had previously. We'll probably end up, that'll probably be our cap for food, which I'm not too concerned about. It is what it is. As long as we can keep a cap higher than what we're using every year, and we can get it to the point where it could last us 2 years if we really needed it to, we should be okay. And then, you know, we'll just kind of keep expanding slowly but surely. We kind of just want to stay away from what happened to us last time, where we went crazy down here and went and started building all these homes and stuff, including right here. When I say down here, I'm talking about this side pretty much. And we ran into the food issue. We just kind of want to take it one step at a time, and, you know, add a couple houses, check the food, maybe add a farm, check the food again, yada yada yada. Alright, so that is done. So what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up right, where is it? I'm being a little slow right now, guys. We're going to do a pasture. 20 by 20. I want to do it one off of the bridge. That way I can have a dirt road. And kind of have the dirt road be the center point, or not center point, but be the side of it, because then we're using the space efficiently. Because like I said, we are building in a hill region, so we have to use as much of the space as efficiently as we possibly can. And we can build around it too, which is awesome. So we'll go ahead and build around it on every side. And then obviously the pasture is going to get built with the wood that we're cutting down. So and that pasture is going to give us more sheep. Obviously we're going to have to hit that little annoyance period where we lose our sheep count. But if I'm not mistaken, oh no, we do have sheep in 3 pastures. So I was actually wrong with what I was thinking, which is fine. Can't be right about everything. Kind of hard actually to be right about a lot of stuff, but just do your best. That's all you can ever do. I also think we'll probably end up adding 2 quarries and probably putting 5 people at each. Because it does seem like the more the amount of the quarries you have, adjust everything too. We'll probably put 1 quarry down here. Put 1 on each end. firewood is taking a hit. I do see that, as far as us losing one of the wood cutteries. So we will be replacing that one. Like I said, as soon as this gets built, we're also going to go ahead and remove resources. We'll go ahead and collect all the iron in this area, and then collect all the stone. And we'll go ahead and build ourselves another forest lodge. See what a trader's got for us. This one's the food trader. Thankfully, we don't need you right now, so that is nice. Eventually, we probably will again. You know, never gonna say never. I would like it if we could get some cows too, but I'm not gonna cross my fingers on the cows. We're also going to, just for shits and giggles, I know we're adding a bunch of stuff to people, but I want to make sure we actually can put this here. Damn, I was worried about that. I didn't think about that before I did it. That's fine. We're going to have to move the quarry from where I thought we were going to be able to put it. Alright, so it looks like the quarry is gonna still be on this side of the map. I'll just move it further down. Actually, I don't want to impede on that. Oh my goodness. Didn't think that through. We'll put it right there for now. Do I have to build a bridge or a tunnel right here? No, okay, so people can walk right across this. We'll go ahead and actually do that. I know I said we don't want to go crazy building stuff right now, but we can go ahead and just use this area for a quarry and have people walk straight across. That'll also be really effective because we can kind of flesh out this little section and help flesh out this little area with the fact that that's right there. So with having two of those started up and set up, I know that one's a little that one's a little out the way, but I don't want to take stuff away from this just yet. Actually, no. Can we put it here? No, we can't. So never mind. Where it is where it's gonna have to be. Unless we put it here. Which wood's more important than stone, to be honest with you, so I'm more worried about that. And then we'll go ahead and make a... We'll leave the stockpiles where they're at. I'm not too concerned. Like I said, this one still has 37%, so we don't really have to use any of them just yet. Well, the good thing is logs really aren't being affected as much as I thought it was going to. And the amount of storage barns we have is really working, so that's also really nice. And the good thing is once we get rid of this quarry and get rid of this stockpile, we can start bringing some more roads around everywhere and flesh this area out too. Obviously, eventually that forest lodge is going to become kind of obsolete, but at least at the moment it's still working. So like I said, we're hitting that period where the cusp of people being born versus the people passing away is kind of starting to intermingle, and we're going to start having some issues here. So we're going to go ahead and take away all the fishers real quick and just try to focus on what we need. We really could take away the miners too for a little while, or drop it down to 15. So we can focus on a couple other tasks at hand. Yeah. Now we're down to 160, so we lost 20 people, but I said this was going to happen, you know, unfortunately it is. So really all we can do now is build a couple more homes to give the younger generation a place to live, and then, you know, just kind of wait. And we will, I'll throw 6 more homes, or 3 more homes, excuse me. I'll throw 3 more homes right there. Because either way, I was only going to get 1 farm right here, even when this stuff goes away. Alright, and our food's still doing about the same, so we're alright when that's concerned. I know different tasks are going to be taking more precedence than others, but it's early winter right now. We'll go ahead and throw all of the farmers into laborers and throw them into builders too. we'll just try to focus on getting everything to where it needs to be and then removing everything. That way the only thing we got left is to pretty much put everything back, or put the stuff there. In late winter we'll switch it back and I'll throw all the laborers back into farming. And they can finish up whatever task it was they were working on prior to us throwing them in there. Just gotta keep an eye on the season. It doesn't change that fast, but it changes fast enough that if you don't pay attention to it, it can mess with you. There it is. Alright. We just did that. So, oh, we got another trader. What's going on here? Peach sheet and pecan. I'm not really too worried about it. Alright, so the homes are taking precedence over everything else, which is kind of what I wanted. Getting an extra 6 homes in is going to be nice. That'll be 1 home done. Probably also gonna have to do another woodcutter too, adding these homes. We'll watch and pay attention to the counts, but we might end up having issues with that where that's concerned. I know we have the stockpile to be able to fill them initially, but well, I guess not. They might be able to, you know, survive. I also think once this little upgrade's done, we'll probably also start going the inverse and switching these homes over to stone. Well, maybe not, because it just reclaims the existing stuff, but I don't think you get everything back. We might just start building stone homes now, and once we get to a place where it don't matter, we'll start switching them out. Alright, there's one of them. And now, as we can see, we are at 82 members. So we're losing ground with people, but this will be our next big accomplishment. Another really big farm. So we'll have 2 20 by 20 sheep pastures. It's fine. We'll split this sheep and put them over here. Plus, once this gets completed, we'll be a little better shape. And then, you know, we'll probably leave it alone as far as building wise goes up until everything we've built so far gets constructed. Like I said, I'm not too stressed about trying to get a whole bunch of stuff built. I know I built a lot of things and got a lot of things ready, but it's really just getting those things started so that way once everything's rolling we have it all set. Obviously we're waiting on stone for a lot of it, and there is stone being picked up quite a bit, and a lot more of the stone will be gathered once it goes into winter. But the biggest thing right now is just keeping up with everything, like I said. And yeah, as you can see, the amount of stored firewood is going down a little bit, but it's also because some of it's starting to go into these homes, which is fine. There's a reason why I built them, so. We also, too, we might build one of these boarding houses. Not entirely sure, because last time we did that, it didn't really work out too well. And the happinesses of everybody starting to go down too, so I might add another tavern to two roads right there. Oh, here we go, there's another home being completed. And we're getting some laborers now, which is nice. Probably been a little while since we got any of them. There we go, another home. And we got one more yet to build. Now we got 6 more homes to produce some more children for us. And unfortunately, we just lost some people, but, you know, again, it's gonna happen. As long as we keep up with essentials, we should be a-okay. Essentials being our farmers, foresters, and then, pretty much the blacksmith and the woodcutters. The miners aren't as essential because we can buy that. Obviously we can buy firewood too and wood, so we pretty much can nix whichever of the categories we really wanted to. But for us it was iron that we ended up running into an issue with, so and for anybody who's watching these videos at this point in time, just so you guys know, I am going to be taking, not a break, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of a leap in time in between this recording and the next time I record. So the next time I record, if I'm a little confused and lost, just give me a little bit to get myself back together on what's going on. Because right now this is Wednesday, and these videos that I'm doing, I'm making 2 right now. These will actually run me all the way until Saturday, so Saturday I'll probably record enough to run me for the rest of the week for Banished. It just makes it easier if I record like 1 day or 2 days a week. But I do work full time, so. And now as these resources are getting brought back, we'll also be getting a little bump up in stuff too, so that'll be nice. Plus we still have